A previous video I actually talked about why the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 would be the perfect gimbal for your iPhone 11 Pro Max. Aside from being really portable, and there is no need for actually doing any balancing, which makes the setup really easy, and you can mount your iPhone in about less than 10 seconds. The design of the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 allows you to use your ultra wide angle lens, which is available on the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the newer handphones on the market today. When you use the ultra wide angle lens on your conventional older gimbals such as the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 or the Zhiyun Smooth Q, which I also have, if you use an ultra wide angle lens, part of the gimbal's axis will be in the photo or your video, so that actually ruins the footage. You can check out that video on some comparisons between the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 and the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. I will leave the link in the description. In today's video, I just wanted to do a comparison between Zhiyun Crane M2 and the DJI Osmo Mobile 3, because if you are like me and you do have a variation of devices ranging from mobile phones to action cams such as the GoPros and the Osmo Action, and also compact mirrorless cameras, and you don't want to get a gimbal solely for only using your mobile phones, you can consider the Zhiyun Crane M2, which you can see how small it is, and in comparison to the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. So these two are extremely light and portable gimbals in the market available. The main difference between the two, of course, besides the price, this is only costing about $100. This would probably cost you about 250 US, but you can see the size of these two gimbals are extremely small, so not recommended for DSLRs, but instead compact cameras. The Crane M2 can take compact cameras, mobile phones, and if you have an adapter for your action cams, you can use it on this as well. The Osmo Mobile 3's limitation is that it only can use mobile phones, and if you have the adapter as well, as I mentioned, you can use your action cams on your Osmo Mobile 3. And another difference between these two are the functionality. The main functionality that I think is missing from the Osmo Mobile 3 is the 360 barrel roll, which is not available, but on the Crane M2 you can do 360 barrel rolls, so that is a plus point, or they call it the vortex mode. So in this video I just wanted to put these two to the test if you are still deciding which gimbal to get for your iPhone 11 Pro Max. So if you are like me, iPhone 11 Pro Max, you got the Sony a6500s, the Canon M50s and stuff, should you get the Crane M2 instead of the Osmo Mobile 3, instead of getting two separate gimbals for individual devices? So in this video I'm going to take the iPhone 11 Pro Max on these two gimbals right here downstairs, and we're going to do some test footage to see which has the better stabilization. It's midnight right now, so let's get straight to the video. Here we are on the Zhiyun Crane M2 and the iPhone 11 Pro Max, shooting at 4K 24 frames per second, and we're shooting with the option OIS and EIS off, because when I'm using the OIS or EIS on the iPhone 11 Pro Max in this kind of low light conditions, the video seems to go out of focus very quickly, but when you switch it off, it actually becomes really nice. So we're going to do a test out on the stabilization. Because we're going to walk really quickly. We are in PF mode right now. Seems to be really nice. Really nice and stable footage. So she's gonna walk really quickly again. They're gonna try some running shots. So right now I'm running. How does it look like? Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna run back. Footage looks really good. Nice and stable. Yep, so there you have it. Okay, here we are again, Zhiyun Crane M2 iPhone 11 Pro Max, but this time using the native camera app, shooting at 4K 24 frames per second and also in PF mode. And we're gonna see how well the stabilization and the footage is as compared to using the ZY app. Gonna walk really quickly now. We're gonna walk back quickly. We're gonna walk as per normal. And then we're gonna try running now. We're gonna run back. Okay, so we're gonna compare the footage using the ZY app and also against the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. Okay, so right now we are on the DJI Osmo Mobile 3, and one of the limitations is that it can only shoot 4K 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second. It does not have the 24 frames per second option on the DJI Mimo app, but we're gonna try it out anyway. We're gonna take it downstairs. I'm gonna try running this way and see how the footage is with the DJI Mimo app and also the native camera app on the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So let's go. Okay, so here we are on the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 and the iPhone 11 Pro Max on the DJI Osmo on the DJI Mimo app, shooting at 4K 30 frames per second in follow mode, in tilt lock mode instead of follow mode. So just gonna test it out. And then we're gonna walk really quickly now. See how the footage is. Okay, so we're gonna walk. It's just that the phone is unbalanced. We're gonna try running anyway. It is much lighter. Gonna try running back. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, so here we are on the native app, Osmo Mobile 3, iPhone 11 Pro Max, 4K 24 frames per second, in tilt lock mode. And we're gonna walk really quickly. And then we're gonna walk back quickly as well. Take a walk. Tilting it to the side and gonna run. Okay, you're gonna run again. And so how was the stabilization? We'll do a comparison right now. So basically, aside from the very first clip on the Zhiyun Crane M2 on the ZY app where I had switched off the EIS and OIS, the remaining 3 clips on the Zhiyun Crane M2 and the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 had very little to tell apart. The Osmo Mobile 3 is much lighter and easier to balance as compared to the Zhiyun Crane M2, but in terms of maneuverability and handling, the Zhiyun Crane M2 was definitely easier to manage as compared to the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. So what do you guys think? Do you find that the Zhiyun Crane M2 or the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 had better stabilization? So thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.